I'm Saitech and welcome back to my channel Saitech. In today's video, I'll talk about the review of the Realme X7 Max after using more than close to 7 days of usage. So it's been close to 7 days of using this Realme X7 Max, and it is a review for you all, and which a lot of users are actually waiting for my review whether to buy this phone or not. So right now in the Flipkart, it is available for the sale for about 26,999 rupees, and you can use the SBI card as well to get the discount. So that is the reason I need to rush this kind of video for a lot of users. So as you can see, friends, this is the exact variant I'm trying to use in this video, as you can see. And in this entire video, I'll try to talk about the process, display, all the advantages and disadvantages about the camera, display, heating and charging problems, battery backup, and each and every small details I'll try to cover, which you cannot find anywhere, friends. Definitely trust me. And for more clarification, if you want on the Realme X7 Max, so try to check the playlist, which I already uploaded more than close to 85 videos, as you can see, friends. Try to check the playlist. That will give you the clear, complete picture about whether to buy or not. So let's get started, friends, with the first thing, which is about the India's first Dimensity 1200 chipset. So let's talk about the Dimensity processor. This is not my first time using the Dimensity processor. So previous phone was mine, I think a Realme X7 Max, so which has got the Dimensity 1000 plus as well. So that is my first phone, and this one is the second phone. But there are a couple of things which I did see quite different in this phone, which did not work kind of well. First thing is that the performance is pretty good, no issues, friends, in terms of the performance, but the game optimization is not great, because few of the games which are not supported with the high graphics in the Dimensity 1200. So maybe they need a little bit kind of update in the beginning, but later on we will be able to play. But at the moment you cannot play with the high graphics in the Call of Duty or the PUBG Mobile as well. That is the one thing which I thought of mentioning. So not only that, not only games not getting optimized, but also the temperature. This is the main thing, friends, with the Dimensity 1200. The temperatures are really very high. Yes, it's really very high. It's more than the IQ7's temperature. So before, I used to feel the IQ7 was the one which has got a lot of high temperatures. And for the past few days, I have been doing plenty of comparison with the Realme X7 Max with other smartphones. As you can see, friends, CPU throttling test and 3 times another benchmark test as well, which I did yesterday. As you can see, in this test, the phone increased up to 45 degrees. So that is a really hot. So try to check the playlist, which is the epic comparison. So here you can find the Realme X7 Max as well. I'll try to add the Realme X7 Max videos here as well, so which will be quite useful. But only thing is that the Dimensity 1200 is really very hot when compared with the Snapdragon 870 chipset. Yes, in my experience. And if you're a kind of person who wants to know the benchmarks, how much the phone can get up to 6,70,000, 6,91,000 is my highest score recorded. 6,91,000, this is my highest. That's it. It did not get increased more. And the CPU throttling is slightly more than expected, 72% right now. The CPU throttling, as you can see. So 65% of the CPU throttling. So these are quite unusual, friends, in this phone. 76% right now, as you can see. These are the screenshot which I have gathered. 76%. So you can expect the CPU throttling from 75% to 80% in this Realme X7 Max device. But overall, for the normal gaming, you can definitely feel a lot of heat in this phone. That is for sure. In the high gamings as well. I'll try to do another videos as well after playing the Genshin Impact game for 1 hour, maybe PUBG game for 2 hours, something like that. I'll plan that video very soon, so stay tuned for those videos. So in the performance wise, it's really great, no issues. Even I did the speed test comparison by using applications, even by using games. Even by using the games, as you can see, these are the games. So the video which will be uploading very soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that video. So this versus the IQ7 device as well in terms of the gaming. So performance wise, it's quite good apart from the heating problem and not well optimized for the games. These two issues mainly for the Dimensity processors. So in terms of the normal day-to-day usage, you should not have any kind of issues, friends. In terms of opening the normal applications and basic applications, it should not be any kind of issues at all. So next, let's move to the display. So one more thing I forgot, what about the future proof option? If you're planning to buy the Dimensity processor for the next 2 to 3 years, is it good to invest the money on the Dimensity or Snapdragon? I would say on the Snapdragon first. Then I think this Dimensity processor is really low, 26,999, you're getting same kind of performance with the Snapdragon 870, but not well optimized. That is the one thing. So please try to research, and then only you decide to buy the Dimensity processor. So next, the phone has got the 120 Hz display refresh rate, friends. Now let's talk about the display. What are the things I like and I don't like? So the phone has got the 120 Hz refresh rate, which is of small size, 6.4 inches screen size, so it should be kind of really good. And even the display viewing angles are perfectly all right. Outdoor visibility also, it's perfectly good. There is no green tint issue, there is no screen flickering issue. If you don't know what is a screen flickering issue, issue, make sure to watch this video friends, which I did on the IQ7 device, as you can see, which has got the screen flickering issue. You will definitely know that. So there is no those kind of issues in this Realme X7 Max device, but there is one problem which is going on, which is a touch sampling rate confusion. So yes friends, right now the Realme X7 Max, the Realme did claim that the phone has got 360 Hz touch sampling rate, but I'm not getting 360 Hz touch sampling rate friends. So this is the application which I'm trying to test. So in this application, the number is reaching up to 360 Hz touch sampling rate, but you need to do minus 360 minus the refresh rate. Whatever you get the value, that is the actual touch sampling rate. So except in this phone, in the Mi11X, it's actually good. In the IQ7 also, it's actually same like what the company is claiming, except in these phones. So that is what the problem is in terms of the touch sampling rate. It's not accurately programmed in this phone. That is what one problem which I'm trying to face. So apart from that, the display is really good and beautiful friends. No issues with the AMOLED panel. As you can see, you should not have any kind of problems with the red, black and green colors. So it's really great having this kind of experience. It's really good. So not much complaints apart from that one complaint, which is not having the really good touch sampling rate. So now let's move to the another topic, which is the battery and the charging. Phone has got the 4500 mAh of capacity, and which has got the support fast charging up to 50 watts. And the phone takes complete charge from 0 to 100 close to 50 minutes. So yes friends, even with the 50 watts charging, it takes up to 50 minutes to charge the Realme X7 Max. So I know this is a safety to save the battery lifespan, I know that, but the Mi11X can charge with a 33 watt fast charging within I think close to 60 minutes. So there is only quite not much difference friends, only 10 to 15 minutes of difference between those phones, even though there is a huge difference, 33 watts versus 50 watts. But this is something which I thought of addressing. And in terms of the screen on time, I'm getting about close to 5 to I think 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours of screen on time I'm getting in this phone without any kind of problem. So even I did the PUBG battery test video as well, so make sure to check that video friends, in case if you want to know the Realme X7 Max performance in terms of the PUBG battery video. As you can see, try to check this video, you'll clearly understand how is the battery backup while playing the PUBG. And there are plenty of videos which are already uploaded on this phone. That is the reason I'm particularly asking you to check the playlist every day, because every day you can find so many videos which I'll be uploading doing the research on this Realme X7 Max. But till now there's not much complaints regarding the charging slow speed. Exactly, it's taking 50 minutes to charge, and battery draining also I cannot see much. Overnight draining is about I think 3% to 4% is the overnight draining. So now let's move to another topic, which is the connectivity. In terms of the connectivity also friends, absolutely good, no issues. It's kind of close to OnePlus 9R device as well in terms of the performance of the connectivity. So 4G plus I'm getting perfectly alright, and no problem with the 4G plus as well, and Wi-Fi 6 compatible as well as a future proof option. So in terms of the connectivity, I don't have any problems, and this phone supports more bands than other smartphones as well. That's another good advantage. Overall in terms of the 5G and the connectivity, I'm perfectly happy with this phone. So now let's talk about the Sony camera, which is a 64 megapixel camera which is present on the back side. So there are a couple of advantages and disadvantages friends. Let me try to explain you why I'm saying this kind of thing. After doing the complete research on the camera only, I'm talking like this. So try to check this video friends, in case if you want to know about the Gcam camera comparison, you'll get a clear idea about the Gcam. Check those videos in case if you're interested. So I did take plenty of shots in this phone, a couple of shots indoors and couple of outdoors as well. So overall I did find it's kind of decent only. But if you try to use the Gcam, so if you try to install the Gcam and if you use the Gcam, then you'll be experiencing really good performance in this phone. That is what I did see that the change. So in terms of the selfies, selfies should be completely fine. As you can see friends, even in the no light situation also, it's really great. It's no issues in terms of the selfie camera, no problem. Even in terms of the zooming as well, it's really good. So much details you can actually zoom into the subject as well. That's also another good thing. So no issues in terms of those. And even the stability also not that great when compared with the IQ7. So IQ7 used to have really very good stability in terms of the video recording friends. That is what I did feel. So that's not stable at all in terms of the Realme X7 Max. So if you watch the IQ7 device, you'll definitely get to know. So IQ7 was seriously stable while recording this kind of same location, same shot. That is what I did feel the difference. And overall, even the outdoor camera shots are really good, no issues in terms of the front cam. Even the back camera also really great friends, no issues in terms of the colors. So everything was perfectly alright. Even the wide angle lens also, as you can see the difference. This is a normal shot which I have taken and the wide angle shot. You can see decreased in terms of the saturation colors as well meanwhile. So this is another camera shot. as you can see, which is really good. In terms of the back camera, sometimes I do feel that this Realme X7 Max has got really good potential, but the problem where it happens is that in terms of the night mode, and the video stability, these are the two drawbacks for this phone. The night mode is completely worst, friends. You can see the object, but you cannot see anything. In the IQ7 device, you can actually see the objects clearly, even in this night mode testing. That's really disappointing in terms of night mode in this phone. But overall, I did observe one thing is that when you're trying to use the gold cam, you can actually get a little bit kind of more details in terms of the night mode shots in this phone. So these are the few advantages, friends, of using the G cam. So try to install the G cam and you will definitely see the experience a little bit kind of different while using the night mode particularly. So now let's move to the another topic, so which is the build quality. Yes, friends, the build quality is absolutely good. I did love this phone in terms of the using single hand usage and using for long time hours also. You don't feel that much of weight at all using this Realme X7 Max particularly. That is what I like. I did like this kind of finish, which is really good, the matte one. As you can see, friends, which doesn't even attract any kind of fingerprints at all. So it's really perfect design. I did love this kind of design and everything. So in terms of the build quality, I'm completely happy. You do get this kind of dual speaker setup as well. That's another bonus advantage. 3.5mm jack. Wow, that's really good. 3.5mm jack you do get here. So completely, it's really great, friends, using this phone. And my final conclusion is that you need to be aware of few things. One, the Dimensity processor slightly gets heat in this phone, and two, the games will take certain time to get updated. The Snapdragon processors, mobile phones, they'll get really fast updates and optimized far better than the Dimensity. So I'm not sure now, maybe in the future this completely can change, but till now this was the situation. And next, the outdoor, I think the night mode shots is not that great in this phone, and the video stabilization is also not so great in this phone. And overall, friends, these are the complete package. And if you're a normal user and you just want to use moderate kind of gaming, I think this phone will be the really good option for the next few years. For the moderate gaming only, moderate. And for the heavy gaming, there's other phones which you can buy from the Snapdragon processors. For the normal to moderate gaming, and definitely as a future-proof option with really good display, decent camera as well. So this is a perfect combination which you can get for the money you can buy 27,000 rupees. Yes, friend, 27,000 rupees, that's a really good deal, I think, to buy this phone, except if you keep the heating problems aside. So, and there is no green tint, no screen flickering, no connectivity problems mainly. That is another biggest thing going on with the IQ devices. So that's it, friends. This is a complete review and complete package in this phone. I think overall it's kind of worth, but not for the gaming, but for normal users. Even for the gaming, normal to medium only. So thank you for watching, friends, and don't forget to check the links in description for more details, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned. Bye.